G'day everybody and welcome back. The last time we spoke I needed to reshim the valves, which I've done. I borrowed the tool. Second time I've had to borrow this tool, and I've got a bit of a self-imposed rule: if I have to borrow something more than once, you better go buy it. So I'm going to purchase one. They are available online. Motion Pro make them. The only problem is I can only find them from international buyers, sellers at this point. So I'm going to see what Yamaha want for them, or just wait till I can find one locally. So yes, I had enough shims and we're just about ready to go. So let's throw this thing together and see if we can't get it to fire up. Welcome to Basket Case. Okay, so no sooner had I said that, and I think it was the next day, I got a package in the mail from Pete Pendlebury. One valve shim bucket tool. So thank you very much, Pete. Apparently he had a couple of them. He had a mate that cleaned out an old Yamaha shop once, and he had a spare, so he very graciously sent it on to me. So thank you very much. It does appear that there are people out there that appreciate the time and effort that I put into creating these videos, and to enable you to help support future content and to keep me being able to tick these things over. I've now set up a Patreon page where you can pledge to help with my channel and hopefully continue to bring content that everyone can enjoy. So just head over to www.patreon.com Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions and check it on out. And you can also check us out on Facebook now. So I've set up a Facebook page which is obviously Andy's Motorcycle Obsessions. So get over there, like the page, and follow us. All right, let's crack on with this. I've skipped all the boring crap. I've thrown the carburetors back on now, and I've cleaned the sump, which involved pulling the baffles out and giving it a really good thorough clean out, and put it back on, and had a poke up underneath the motor to make sure that there wasn't any other crap that had fallen down, and it's all good. I then ran into another problem which involves my alternator. So I decided to wind the thing over and see if I can get oil up to the top after I filled the sump. And I very stupidly left the alternator cover off. Now this bung here is the end of the oil gallery, and it popped out and it pumped all the bloody oil out and filled. I had the cover on and it filled the thing full of oil, and it was flooding oil out everywhere. So I've had to take it off, and it's been draining and trying to get it cleaned. So I better put all that back on. I also fitted a new O-ring to that while I was at it. Schoolboy error. Alright, so I've wound it over. You can see we've got oil up to the cams, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I fitted the exhaust. I fitted the plug leads. I fitted the fuel tank and hooked up the fuel lines. So these hose fittings that I'm using are called Cobra clamps. They are the duck's guts. So they're used in the marine and aviation fields, and they give a very good 360-degree clamping force, and they're reusable. You just pop them apart with a screwdriver, and away you go. Timing cover is on, as well as the alternator cover. Got oil in it. Let's see if we can get it to start. is that coming from? Alright, so a piece of the gasket's missing. That's alright. I can, I don't know how I missed that, but anyway, I'll get all this off and replace the gasket, and we'll try again. Okay, so I've taken it, put it all together now. So I've run it up again, and apart from a bit of smoking from some residual oil, we're good to go. So I think the only thing left to do now is to go for a ride and start to bed these rings in. It's a good idea to sort of be in a little bit too high gear and labour up a hill, and then go down the other side and roll the throttle off as well, and just sort of vary your RPMs and don't ride it like you stole it. Give those rings a chance to bed in. Well, let's go fire it up. So there you go. The budget rebuild was a success. So we've got new rings, rehomed the bore, and we've got new valve guide seals, and gave the cylinder head a freshen up, and relapped the valve. So next thing to do will be to give it a bit more of a run, get it up to a good operating temperature, and then go back over the cylinder heads again, the cylinder head bolts again, and make sure they're all torqued back up to the correct specifications, and then give it a chance to build up a bit of carbon and get the rings bedded in properly, and we can do another compression test and see where we ended up with all at the end of all that. But the bike feels good. Alright, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, come back, and we will be back for more with Basket Case. Bye for now. We are home.